In 1957, Ford unveiled a car that was supposed to change everything, the Edsel. Backed by a massive $400 million investment, 18 design teams, and endless market research, this was the future of driving. But instead, it became one of the biggest failures in automotive history. How did one of the most anticipated cars of all time crash and burn so badly? This is the story of the Ford Edsel, where hype met disaster.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ford Motor Company was on top of the world in the 1950s.
It's out of this world. Take a look at the new Ford for 1950.
With the success of the Thunderbird and rising post-war demand, they wanted more. A new brand, a revolutionary car that would fit between the mid-range Ford and the premium Mercury. They named it after Edsel Ford, son of company founder Henry Ford. The Edsel was supposed to dominate the 1958 market, but what followed was a marketing catastrophe, design confusion, and corporate chaos. Let's break it down.
Fine. Yes, I'd love to.
Before the Edsel even had a name, Ford poured millions into marketing.
Many prices. You can get an Edsel priced lower than half the models in the low-priced 3.
It's the only one that's really different.
They teased the car with secret campaigns. Billboards claimed, "The Edsel is coming." It had no name, no photo, just mystery. It worked. The public was curious. Dealers lined up. When the name Edsel was announced, after considering over 6,000 possibilities, many were confused. It sounded old-fashioned. Corporate execs were unsure, but it was too late. Still, Ford believed in the product. They launched a massive ad campaign, promotional films.
Very few Sunday drivers deliberately smash into bumps and take the kind of pounding that can throw a 2-ton car into the air.
And even a national television special hosted by Bing Crosby and Frank Sinatra. The Edsel was designed by committee, literally. 18 teams worked on it. Instead of a unified vision, it became a Frankenstein of conflicting styles. Its most controversial feature, the vertical horse collar grille. Critics mocked it. Some said it looked like a toilet seat. Others were less polite. Inside, the push-button gear selector was placed in the center of the steering wheel, confusing and awkward. Design problems, overdone trim and chrome, unbalanced proportions. Dash layout was confusing. Styling wasn't aligned with consumer taste. It was trying too hard to be different and failed to be elegant.
And now we'd like to show you how the Ford Motor Company has opened the gateway to a whole new world, a new vista.
On September 4th, 1957, E-Day, Ford launched the Edsel across America. Thousands visited showrooms. But there was a problem. The cars weren't ready. Many Edsels arrived with manufacturing defects. Hood ornaments fell off. Doors didn't align. Some had engine issues right off the lot. What went wrong? Ford used shared production lines with Mercury and Ford, causing assembly chaos. Workers were unfamiliar with the Edsel's unique parts. Poor quality control from day one. Even worse, it launched into a recession. In late 1957, the U.S. economy dipped. Consumers tightened their wallets, and Edsel, priced higher than most Fords, didn't look like a value buy. Ford's research was flawed. They assumed people wanted a brand new nameplate in a brand new segment, but they misread the market. Key demographic mistakes. The car was supposed to be for upwardly mobile middle-class families, but those buyers were sticking with proven names like Chevrolet and Dodge. Edsel's price tag confused buyers. It was more expensive than it should have been, yet didn't feel premium. To make matters worse, Ford created 4 different Edsel models across 2 different platforms, leading to brand confusion and production headaches. Initial reactions were mixed. Some buyers liked the power and comfort, but most were disappointed, or worse, embarrassed. Sales didn't just miss targets, they were a disaster. 1958 sales prediction, 200,000 units. Reality: around 64,000 Ford slashed prices. Dealers panicked. Many closed their Edsel showrooms or refused to take more inventory. Public jokes and late-night TV mocked the car relentlessly. Behind the scenes, Ford executives were scrambling. Henry Ford II was furious. The man overseeing Edsel's development, Ernest Breech, retired shortly after. Morale was low. Confidence in upper management tanked. Over $250 million lost, over $2 billion today. The Edsel division was dissolved in less than 3 years. Ford's reputation took a massive hit. By 1960, the Edsel was gone. The Edsel failure became a business school case study for what not to do. Lessons learned: don't design by committee, don't overpromise in marketing, know your market before launching a new brand, don't ignore quality control. Timing matters. Launching during a recession can kill even a good product. Ironically, today, Edsels are collector's items. Their rarity makes them valuable, not because they were great, but because they were so famously bad. The Edsel wasn't just a car, it was a symbol of ambition gone wrong. Ford tried to make a bold leap forward and instead fell flat on its face. It's a reminder that no matter how much money or hype you pour in, you still need a good product that people actually want. The Edsel didn't fail because it was the worst car ever. It failed because it misunderstood the customer. What do you think? Could the Edsel have been saved with better design? Or was it doomed from the start? Let us know in the comments. And if you love stories of iconic automotive disasters, subscribe and join us for the next ride through history's most unforgettable flops.